Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Jaguars will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will go on the attack first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had...
Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, 49ers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will get the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Jaguars will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Niners. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Number 13.
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you could tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
14, South Alabama, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The Jaguars moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Dropping back, it's Kane. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes the catch. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking for space, it's Combs. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Combs. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He'll pull it on the read. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Charlotte. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. How about that? It looked like disaster. They wind up with a 2-point conversion. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Jaguars can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Kane. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll run play action. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They boot it away. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Got a man. He's pushed out of bounds at the 13 and gives this offense a little room to work. And the 49ers in a good spot here with second and short.
Brings up second down.
Quick release by the QB. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Unloads quickly. Just find a way to make that first tackler whiff. He's out to the 21. Let's see what they've got on second down. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The 49ers are on the move. Quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. He rifles one deep down the right side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here comes the heat. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gives it to the back on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Jaguars decide to punt it away. He gets a block. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Combs. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. So now it's second and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the 49ers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Finds a man in the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defender. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Texas State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to pass. It's Kane. Quickly to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here on third down. They just keep firing. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bishop. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, 49ers!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the ox.
There he goes. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Scanning the field, it's Kane. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bolden. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up third down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Wants to go up top. Got his man out of the backfield.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
At the 16-yard line. It's
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Right on the money. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. He's looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Niners. Fitted in the window for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
extra point.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
South Alabama, 0.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And the Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Kane. Bringing the heat. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
The 49ers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give from the gun. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Line is set on 3rd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. They'll try the run. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Pace. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Working the middle, it's complete.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
And the 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Give to the running back. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flags are. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Wake Forest. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the tailback. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Wheeler. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off-play action. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
And the Jaguars send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Now on the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Now on the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Slithers into space. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Sticks it in his belly. Creates a little space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the 49ers with the 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Touchdown, Charlotte. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Pace. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Now the play fake. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the fourth. Creating that fumble and takeaway.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play get decided, just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse